Just the Thought podcast. We are back with another one. Shout out to my co-host, guest co-host, Tion and Andre. Of course, we got Dre in the building.
What's
My
up, you
my
guys?
guest co-host. Man, it's a blessing to have you on with me, bro. We got a lot of good topics to talk about. Bro, Black Friday was yesterday, man. What did you end up getting? I know you said you went to Queens. What did you end up getting? Was it hectic when you were down there? We're talking about
Oh,
Queens, New York, by the
yeah,
way.
I went to a store yesterday. Yep, so I went to a store yesterday, and it wasn't crazy at all, actually. Like, we ended up getting like there's like a lot of like kid stores, and like I have a lot of nieces and nephews, so we ended up just picking up a few things for them. Nothing crazy. Like, I know we talked about it before, but Black Friday used to be really crazy here in the States. Like it used to be mayhem. But I think with like Amazon and like online shopping, a lot of things got like easier to get. So like when I was in Astoria, there was like no traffic. Like it was pretty clear. It's kind of crazy like how at 180 from when we were kids, because it used to be wild. But yesterday you got a whole bunch of kid stuff. Yeah, like kid toys. Um, in Astoria they have a lot of little bodegas and boutiques, so it's not like you can go like you can get clothes there, but nothing that I like really want there. There's like thrift shops, and I like thrifting, but I feel like some of the pieces are overpriced because it's like thrifting's like a trend now, So like I stayed away from like those shops because it wasn't really like a good sale. It's like 20% off. So yeah, it was chill time though. We got good food too.
What did you end up eating?
This place called Tufino. It was Italian food. Good pizza. Has a delicious pasta. It's like a spicy rigatoni vodka with like burrata on the top of it. It perfect balance, man. It was so good.
Is Italian food your favorite type of food?
Nah, soul food's my favorite type of food. Second to soul food. Second to soul food is Thanksgiving's my favorite holiday. Yeah, but like second to soul food, Spanish food.
Spanish food.
Yup.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say Jamaican food is number one for me.
So you know what's funny too? In my mind, I wrestled with the thought. I'm like, is Jamaican number two? Because that's up there, man. So like, it's really like Spanish Jamaican, which is like, they like here for me. Like,
Yeah, yeah, nah,
I
I
go
feel that.
for either or.
Yeah, so yeah, yo, the trend right now is thrifting, yo. Like
Mhm.
Baggy is coming back. Baggy's probably been back for like 2 years or so. But yo, what do you tend to buy when you go thrift shopping? Like, what are you looking for?
So when I go thrift shopping, I'm looking for either old like hockey jerseys or old like basketball jerseys. I look for graphic tees. Not the ones with all the bands on them, like the ones that we can get for like $5 at like Five Below or anywhere. And by the way, Five Below sometimes have really good graphic t-shirts. But like when I go thrifting, like outside, that's what I look for. Um, Certain type of pants, because I realized too, like I'm 6'2", so like my pants, it's hard for me to get a perfect fit. Online, there's orders for like multiple sizes, and like I try to do my best. But in the stores, it's hard for me to shop for pants. The only place that actually fits me, my pants perfectly, is Hollister. And I don't even like Hollister like as a brand. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Yeah, it's peachy.
Hollister's
But
not it.
because the way their models are, like it's like a generic, like it's a weird fit. But I'm like tall and like I'm slim, but I'm still like fit. You know what I'm saying? Like I got muscles and stuff. But like a perfect fit typically are older style jeans. So when I was younger, were a lot of Levi's because like the way they was fit was like real traditional. It was like straight cut, you know. So like when I think I try to find pieces like that, like pants. We talked about yesterday, like those flare jeans. I didn't thrift those, but that's something I would look for. You know.
Yeah. What's your top three brands right now for clothes?
Top three brands. See, I'm not even really like a brand. Like I'm not even a brand guy like that. Like I'm cool. Like I'm not that I'm cool with Shein because it's fast fashion and the cost of fast fashion is a lot of labor. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really appreciate the type of labor is used. But most of the companies use the same type of labor. So I'm not saying it's okay. But like fast fashion, I feel like has evolved fashion in general. You can get whatever you want that's out there with like more affordable sites. So I use Amazon. I go to Shein, Zara.
Sheen, yeah. Shout out to Sheen.
What was it like? Primark. I love. I like it because they do mimic those high brands. So like I'm not like really like a brand type of guy. But if I had to choose, like you asked, I say New Balance for shoes. Um, let's see. I mean, I've been wearing like Hermes lately, but like accessories, not like full on like like clothing pieces. It's been like accessories, like I have an Hermes belt. I have some gloves. Um, but but yeah, so Hermes, I say New Balance, and like Zara.
Balance is slept on. What do you say? What's the other one?
I'm Zara.
Zara.
Yeah, like
Zara is big out here.
yeah, 'cause it's European.
Yeah,
So it's European stores, kind of like it's like H&M, but just more, you know what I'm saying? Like you better options. And things are I feel like it fits me in my body shape more. But I like the
definitely,
people.
definitely. Yeah, I think Zara's from Spain, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think
Me,
you're right.
me personally with brands, for clothes that it doesn't really matter. Like for clothes it doesn't matter. I'm trying Sheen right now actually, because I'm so used to like H&M or like Pull and Bear. Pull and Bear is a very famous brand out here, which is like H&M. It's not that expensive.
Gotcha.
Bershka, which is like the same thing. It's not that expensive, but it's kind of like H&M. Um, but for sneakers, Jordan's probably the number one.
See,
I hate to be a stereotype, but
mhm.
that's what it is.
No,
Nike probably number two, and I'm gonna say Tim's number three.
so I appreciate like those who like actually collect sneakers and like are sneakerheads. I appreciate like that type of art. You know what I'm saying? Like I always thought sneakers were cool when I was younger. Yeah, like I know you saw my shoes, man. I never cared for sneakers and like I never cared about Jordans. I never cared, like having like my Air Force Ones like clean. Those were nice. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to keep those in like check because like people make fun of you. You have like crease shoes, you know. But like
Yeah,
as far as like being sneakerhead's concerned, that's new for me. So like when I started my fashion started evolving, I started like buying more shoes and more sneakers. I have one pair of Tims that I had since I was in college, and they still fit because they run big. But like I keep them fresh. I only wear them like 3 or 4 times a year, and they've been in my closet since then, and they're still pristine. I have no Jordans. What was it?
you gotta have a pair of Tims. If you're from where we're from, you got
Absolutely,
to. It's kind of like
it's a
if you
staple.
don't, it's kind of disrespectful.
I feel you, man. I definitely agree with that. But like I appreciate like I think those are great brands, man. Like I appreciate like a good shoe now. Like I get it. But like back then I just didn't it just didn't stick. Like I used to wear Vans, like I didn't care, man. My shoes were beat up. But like I understand like the appreciation, man. Like sneakers can really make or break a whole outfit. And it's crazy like how much people put time into it, but it's an art, you know what I'm saying? In the sense of like
It
it's a
is an
hobby.
art. Yeah.
So I respect it, man. So shout out to all the sneakerheads out there because I'm like
Shout
getting
out
on
to
that.
him, yeah. Nah, yo, and yo, I wanted to talk about we talked about it a little bit yesterday. I wanted to talk about now that you're like hitting the gym a lot more, bro. Like what makes you stay consistent? What makes you continue to like go to the gym and find a routine? Because I feel like sometimes for me, it's hard to find a routine and sometimes you reach like a plateau where you find the gym sometimes being kind of boring,
Mhm.
but what makes you find a routine and what keeps you consistent? Like, are you switching up your routine? Are you doing a certain like chest day and then back day? Are you doing everything? Like,
Mhm.
what kind of routine do you do to help you continue to stay in the gym?
So I switch it up every so often, right? Say I have an event to go to, like a wedding or a friend's birthday party, or somewhere where I know that like I want whatever I'm wearing to look good and like I want to feel big underneath my clothes. So I personally like my goal is never to be like gym life, like gym rat, like you know what I'm saying? Like fitness forever. Like that's never been my goal ever. You know what I'm saying? I'm content with the way I look. However, it evolves and it changes based on how I'm feeling and the mood I'm in. So at first, we're gonna go to the gym is actually a coping mechanism for me. I feel better when I go to the gym. So that's one. And I done that in therapy. You know what I'm saying? Like it keeps me grounded. So I committed myself to at least 3 times a week to go to the gym in order to boost my morale, just so I feel good. So that was the first thing, right? So if I don't go gym for a long period of time, I get in my own head, you know, and like the thoughts start creeping in, and like I don't listen to all the thoughts all the time. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'm just like, nah, I don't need to go to gym. I'm fine. Like it's cool. but I have been consistent for the past 2 years now, and like I love it. I feel like I know I'm healthier because of how much work I put into myself, and I know it's gonna be worth it too because when I'm, you know what I'm saying, I take my shirt off, my girl appreciates it, I appreciate it, you know what I'm saying, and
That's
it
dope.
yeah, you know what I'm saying, it keeps me motivated in that aspect. But also too, like you mentioned plateauing, like I do hit plateaus, you know what I'm saying, like most people do when they're in the gym, and it does get boring. However, I realize that when you hit plateaus, it gives room for growth. It's time for you to kind of either elevate to the next level or try something different, switch up the routine. So that's a cue for me, as opposed to for me like wanting to stop and like not go at all. I'm like, all right, what can I do differently? I look at myself in the mirror and before I get in the shower, I'm like, all right, like maybe I want to change this a little bit. And if I don't, I'm gonna say, all right, I'm working that part of that part of my body, you know. If I see
Yeah,
something's lacking, it's not growing, I'll work that area out more. So I look up exercises on YouTube. The one thing I love about the internet that I also hate about it is how much content is out there. You know what I'm saying? It's a great thing. Like we have the resources of a lot of things at our fingertips. You know what I'm saying? People's experiences, people's
crazy.
information, people's opinions. You can find a routine that works for you. Also, you can ask AI. AI will give you a routine based on your body size, your weight, your height. It's kind of crazy, like how much time has evolved and how much access we have to things. However, make sure you check your sources though on things. If people tell you something and it be outdated or wrong, you know. So read the comments. Get a trainer too. Like I'm not sure. Do you remember Aaron? Aaron Bowens?
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah,
So like Aaron's like now a gym rat. Like we used to keep in touch. Like he's one of my friends. Like we've been hanging out for the past few years. But like he's a gym rat now. Like complete 180 from high school in a sense of just like what is it like? Like like character body size. Like he's a trainer. So like I reached out to him a few months ago. I'm like, yo, bro, I need a routine. And he's like, all right, what are your goals? I sent him like a few words. And he gave me a whole workout plan. And it worked out. Like I've been using it. And it's a he asked me how many times I go to the gym like per week. And he gave me like a routine for like 4 days. And then like it rotates. So like if you have somebody you know that is consistent to this craft as far as like working out and be consistent and like what the things you should be eating, get a trainer. Like I think it's worth it, you know? And if you could follow a
definitely.
routine, like he's not in the gym, you know what I'm saying? Like he did go to my gym. We're in different states. But like I have a guide I can use so that when I'm in there, I'm not trying to think about, oh, what could I do next? You know what I'm saying? I'm not
Right.
wasting
Yeah.
time. So I
Yeah.
definitely recommend like, get a schedule, get a routine. And when you feel like you're plateauing, you know what I'm saying? It's time to just switch it up.
Yeah. What are you eating? What you eating? Different things
So
now.
that's the thing too. Like I realized too, as I got older, I don't want to give up everything that I like. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to suffer for the sake of having a nice body. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth it. It's not worth it to me.
Yeah, I do.
You know?
Yeah.
So what I do now is I just balance, and I realize that works a lot better for my body. Like, so I eat a vegetable with every meal, except for breakfast. Sometimes for breakfast I don't, but like typically like lunch and dinner, I always have like a salad. I always have some type of vegetable and green vegetable at that. It's better for breaking down the nutrients in your stomach. So I always eat like vegetables first, and then I go for the proteins or the carbs. Like, and it's actually been a big difference. Also, too, I noticed from eating vegetables with everything else that I eat, I recover faster and I'm getting bigger. Like it's crazy where like how our body is. It's really a machine. You know what I'm saying? And it's like there's a process of how we should do things, but do what works for you. I'm not gonna tell you this is the right way because my body may react differently to your body. Like I'm allergic to shrimp. Like you know what I'm saying? Like my body rejects that, and it fights itself because if I eat that, I have a reaction. You, on the other hand, you can eat shrimp and be fine. You know what I'm saying? So like
Mhm.
everything's a one all be all. But I'm telling you, like, try balancing your meals. And I mean that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you have chocolate cake, eat vegetables with that cake. You know what I'm saying? Like eat like a bag of peppers or something like that. Or like cut up like a apple or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like have fruits and vegetables that can cut those things. Because fruits have a lot of high sugar content. So like have like less like sugar with fruits, but like you know what I'm saying? Like cut it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah.
nah, do what works best for you. Not everybody has the same type of body, you know, type of body figure. Not everybody has the same routine. Not everybody is driven like others. You know what I'm saying? Other people value different things than what other people value. So nah, it's not a race. It's a marathon,
Thanks,
man.
man.
Like,
Yeah, when
you
you
know what
say
I'm
that
saying?
too,
So,
it's like it's not a race for anybody but yourself. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be in a rush just to do something, just to look like somebody else. Like, do it
right,
for you. And that's when I
right,
realized too, like, I'm the most happiest with my workout and my results because I know I'm doing it for me. Like, I stopped, like, you get a girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? You get a wife, like, I'm married now, you know what I'm saying? Like, at first, I used to do it to maintain, to look good, you know what I'm saying, for other people. And once I realized that, like, I put my thoughts into other people's perceptions, it broke me. You know what I'm saying? Like like if they didn't like something, like say like I was over how do I explain it, man? The motives were just not they're in the right place. So it was easy for someone to kind of bruise my ego because I put all my faith and confidence into that person's thought of me. You know?
yeah,
Like
yeah. I
my girl,
understand that.
yeah, 1 month she may not even care that I worked out. You know what I'm saying? Or like, she may not even compliment me. I'm just like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, words of affirmation isn't my love language fully, but sometimes you like, damn man, you like, I've been going to the gym all week, you ain't say nothing, you know?
Yeah,
And
let me get a little
like,
side.
you know
Yeah,
what I'm
let me
saying?
get
Like something
a
like get my app or something. It's a little bit, you know. But like
yeah,
it takes away from like the reasons why you feel like this is important. So once
right.
I reflected my mind, you know what I'm saying? I rethought about my interests and my whys. And once I did that, no one could break me in that department now. So like I know I do what I gotta do. If I don't go to the gym too, I'm just like I deserve a break. You know what I'm saying? Like I have compassion on myself and I'm the happiest I've been, like physically.
That's dope, bro. That's dope. Yeah, let's get into these topics, man.
Good,
Yeah,
man.
I wanted to ask you first and foremost. I see you continue to put out new content on TikTok. What content? Why this new content, man? I see YouTube as well, man. You're coming out. You're coming back to YouTube. I know you took a little break and you focused more on TikTok, but now you're back on YouTube. What's up with the new content? Why this type of content?
So for right now, I'm just trying to maintain, if I'm being honest, because I got a whole lot of followers between the pandemic and now, and like I want to make sure I'm still providing content to them, even if it's short form. So I'm doing a lot of reels. I'm doing a lot of short TikTok posts. I'm posting dad jokes. Just get people to laugh, because like I think laughter is the best medicine for no matter what you're going through. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Some things aren't funny, but it's good to laugh in situations where you're going through like darkness or whatever. So like I'm just doing short videos, dad jokes. They're corny. Some people could find them funny. Some people think they're lame. Like if you embrace the cringe, you know what I'm saying? The cringe aspect of content development, I feel like you're free to do whatever the heck you want. You know what I'm saying? So like
Right.
in short, right now, I'm just trying to maintain, and that gives me time to kind of create a plan because I have goals for next year. And again, God willing, you know what I'm saying, I get there. Like I want to be able to post content that actually is digestible, that is resourceful, that my followers can actually get something from it. You know, I have to give back in a certain way when it comes to my information, like when I'm learning. So say I learn
Hmm.
something new, I make a video about it and then I'll post it, and it could help somebody else because they could also look for the same thing. Like like this past year, the one video that I had that been maintaining my channel has over like almost 60K views right now. Is one about my ancestry and my heritage. I made that video in the beginning of the year last year, this year.
Yeah, yo, so your heritage is Nigerian.
Yeah, yep. I'm majority Nigerian, and then like so I'm technically 86% African, West African, with like all the countries mixed, and then 14% of like European. But like I'm mostly Nigerian, and like
Son, you
yeah,
got a
it's
little
crazy.
mayonnaise in you.
Yeah, man, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like it makes
Yeah,
sense
nothing's
though.
wrong with that, man.
But like
We all do. We all do.
it's facts, man. It's just where we're at in the
We all
world, and it's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ashamed of it. But like it's like
do.
it's funny seeing the people's responses in the comments because people are trying to tell me what I am. You know what I'm saying? And like they're like, this is not even real. Like blah 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 blah. People are fighting and debating like how I feel about like who I am and why I did it. Like they're like, if you're a
Yeah.
man of God, why do you know where you're from? I'm like, because it's good to just to feel like
Why
aside from
not? Yeah.
yeah, like I'm at this point where I just want to know more. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's okay. Like when we were younger, like you had ties to your Jamaican heritage. You know what I'm saying? Your father.
Exactly.
And like I'm not saying that that's worth more than being African American. I love being African American. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I want to know more about my background and where I could be from. I want to embrace other cultures. I want to see the world. And people feel like you're doing a disservice to being an African American for trying to figure out where you're from. But in all reality, my history, it could have been erased for me. It was erased for me. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
it was limited. So we got little short parts of it, and it's kind of cool to see my mom's side of the family and the history that she does know, and see that actually in the results too. Because my family's like my mom's from Virginia, and like in the ancestry told me like I'm from like the early Virginian. So like I'm not sure this is a flex or not, but my ancestors were one of the first to get captured and brought here to the States. We're like early Virginians.
Little
It's,
flex.
it's not a flex, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying in the sense of it's like it feels nice to hear like a true piece of history based on what I
Yeah.
was told in my family. Because nobody knows the hell we're from, you know what I'm saying? Ultimately, it's hard where you don't have ties to like the Caribbean or like
Right, right, right. I don't know. I'm lucky. I'm lucky enough to have ties from Jamaica, and I'm lucky for that because I was able to celebrate that culture when I was younger,
for
and I'm
sure,
still learning about it now. You know what I'm saying?
for sure.
Um, but I think what I want to do when I find out my whole ancestry is I want to visit those places. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Shout out to Miles because Miles
Yo,
inspired me to um to do that, man. He knows his ancestry, so he went there. And now he's connected with his family that he didn't know before, you know? I think
facts,
it's really
man.
dope. A lot of Jamaicans, a lot of their ancestry is from the Congo, Nigeria, and I believe Ghana. So
Hmm.
I'm guessing one of those countries is where my ancestry is from. You
I believe
know,
him.
but I can't wait to find out. It's what's the name of the test? Like 23
So I
and me.
didn't do 23 and me. I did ancestry, and
Okay.
I did during like this time of the year right now. So like I got asked for it for Christmas, my mom, but like we got it for like $50, which is great because like it's a Black Friday deal. So it was a one time like it was a one time free 4 month trial. So in the 4 months you have access to everything, and you can like dig into like your family's like history, like for those who have records of things. So they'll find connections that are similar to you. They'll find like your family bloodline that's on the actual like app, and then they'll like divide your DNA and split it. And then from there you can learn more about the people in that area. So like it's like a giant like research project. Like it's a giant encyclopedia of from like their database, and it's like it's kind of real cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I found photos of my mom's dad on there. You know, someone had to put them on there manually for sure. You know, but like you don't know the history and like the things that people are archiving, so it's good to see.
Yeah.
And like my mom's father had passed away before I was born. Like my grandmother's husband, they got married before I was born. He's not like my blood, my grandfather Robbie, but he's my grandfather. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah. It's
it's
your
on grandfather
grandfather.
I knew growing up. You know, but like I heard stories of my mom's dad when I was growing up, but like I was able to see him, you know, beyond the one photo that she has of him, and like learn a little bit about where he came from, and like he did a lot of stuff in high school. Like he was class president, you know what I'm saying? He was on like, one of the captains of one of the sports the basketball team. Like he did a lot, and this is like 1960s like Virginia, you know. He had like a class of like
Yeah.
just like yeah,
Yeah, during Jim Crow.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's wild. But like it gives you insight to things like that, you know? And like my siblings are on here and all the siblings that I thought I had are on here, you know what I'm saying? So like it lines up with what
Man,
I've
that's
been told.
dope.
So
That's
yeah,
dope.
my ancestry.
Yo, yeah, I'm thinking about doing it. To be honest, my with my dad, I pretty much know. I think my dad told me that we have ancestry from I think it was the Congo or Ghana, some
Mhm.
one of those
I
two
have
countries.
that. I'm 9% Ivory Coast and Ghana.
But uh, my mom is the interesting one because she's so
Yo,
light skinned.
exactly.
I am
No,
pretty sure we got a lot of white.
oh,
Probably
for sure.
I'm pretty
Nah,
sure it's okay. That's what happened to us. It's what
100%.
happened to us. You
And
take it
that's
for what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's not a it's an interesting thing too as well.
nah,
But like I told you, I would even her percentage, because of course she has African in her too, but even her percentage of what she has, I would like to go visit that country as well. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I think it's important for me to find it out. But I heard about the 23andMe. I didn't hear about the ancestry.
Yeah.
Um, but I should look into it.
I'm thinking about doing like other tests to compare results, you know, to see if like
Yeah, just to
it's
see.
weight or
Yeah,
not, or the same, you know? because like based on like the data pool, it could be different. So it's like this is based on like what they have as their samples, you know. So
Yeah,
that'd be cool, you know. And yeah, I'm curious to see too, because like
I'm
you know, what I'm saying
curious,
like,
bro.
your mom was very light skinned, and like typically that's the
What?
DNA, like European. You know what I'm saying? Like that's typically what it is. When you're lighter in
Yeah,
complexion, it's because like those genes came through when you were being created. You know, yes, you could have two black parents. You know what I'm saying? But that's the DNA that kind of came through when you were being made. So it's interesting to see,
yo,
you know, and it's
yo,
definitely
my mom was whiter than some of the people she met out here.
it's facts, man. Oh, that's
Yeah,
crazy, but I know, you know what I'm saying? Like it's wild, you know what I'm saying? Like
it's
a lot of
wild,
people
bro.
call shades, man, and like we have history, you know, and it's cool to unlock that and discover that and embrace that when you do figure it out, like
Definitely,
you know.
that's so true. Yeah. Yo, I wanted to talk, yo, because I read I first of all, shout out to Missy Elliott. Yo, Missy Elliott became the first female rapper introduced into the Hall of Fame, Rock
She
Hall of
deserves it,
Fame.
man.
Bro, we gotta talk about Missy because we grew up listening to Missy.
Yup.
Do you think Missy is the greatest female rapper of all time, or do you think it's Nicki, Cardi, or Queen Latifah, MC Light? Do you
Mhm.
or Lauren Hill? Do you put Missy in that category? Do you think
Oh,
Missy's
I put her. She's a pioneer for sure. Missy's definitely a
pioneer?
pioneer for sure. I wouldn't say the best. I say the most creative. You know what I'm saying? I say that in the sense of like she's influenced thousands of music videos. All these artists, you know what I'm saying? There would be like the creative part of like the futuristic. You know what I'm saying? That was all Missy Elliott. You know what I'm saying? Her, like she did all that in the '90s. You know what I'm saying? And like her sound, oh, like you always know it's her. You know what I'm saying? Like she has something that nobody really has in that sense. So I want to say she's the best because like I think best is like it's a scale. You know what I'm saying? And like I put her up there though for sure. Like I think she has influenced every single rapper we have now, without a doubt. You know, like
Definitely.
Nicki's definitely one of the best rappers. Her wordplay is crazy. You know what I'm saying? However, she's a little annoying. You know what I'm saying? And I think we get like interest and like likingness mixed up with like the talent behind the work, you know?
Yeah.
Um, if there was no Little Kim, I'm not saying there wouldn't be no Nicki, but it wouldn't be the Nicki we know today. You get what I'm saying? And then Cardi B, we know she's influenced from Nicki Minaj too. We see it. You know what I'm saying? And like
Definitely.
a lot of the girls now, a lot of rappers now, they use Nicki Minaj as like a blueprint, you know? But who was Nicki Minaj's blueprint? Lil Kim. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you have to give credit where credit is due. And I feel like Missy Elliott for sure is a pioneer. The best, I would say the best, you know what I'm saying? I would say the most creative. I say the most interesting. I say one of the most like unique sounds and one of the most nostalgic sounds I say as well. So like I think she
Mm,
definitely deserves to be honored. I think her flowers need to be thrown to her and a multitude of things. You know what I'm saying? So this her being inducted, I think is amazing. I think she deserves it. And I think she's definitely up there. So if they were like a Mount Rushmore for pioneers of rap, definitely put her face up there. But the best, I think that's a scale. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I stand on it.
I'm gonna say Missy. First of all, yeah, like I said, shout out to Missy for getting that Rock Hall of Fame introduction.
Huge.
That is that is incredible. For me, Missy is one of my favorite artists. She's always came and delivered like her choreography, her sound, the way she connects with Timberland. Her and Timberland make fire music.
True.
Um, but when you put her in the category as best female artist, rap artist, I mean, I'm gonna have to put it's a tie for me, and it's with Missy Elliott and it's with Lauren Hill.
Okay.
And I might have to say Missy is number one just because the amount of work she put in. You know what
And
I'm
I
saying?
yep,
Lauren Hill, don't get me wrong. Lauren Hill is so poetic. Her
yeah,
flow
I
is
love the
insane,
story.
very
Yeah.
unique. But Missy just has that creativity, and she has more work out. That's what I'm gonna just say. Just the more she has more work put
It's
out
true.
to the people. The people have listened to more of her work, and I'm gonna say in this case, because of that, I'm gonna put Missy as the greatest female rapper of all time. I
I
have,
respect that. I
I
respect
have.
that. I would never debate that. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Cardi. Shout out to Cardi. Shout out to Nicki.
Yep.
Shout out to MC Light. Shout out
Mm-hmm.
to
Queen
Queen
Latifah.
Latifah.
Yep.
Roxanne.
Foxy
Who else?
Brown.
Salt and Pepper. You know what I'm saying? Shout
Yep.
out to them. Um, Rob's
Uh,
Rhapsody,
um,
Little Sims, but like Missy just on a different level, bro. And I don't know.
yeah.
I got so much love and respect for Missy.
Same
So
here.
shout out to her going to Rock Hall of Fame, man. First female rap artist. We coming. We coming. We've been on the come up. Been telling people that. Yo, give me your top three Missy Elliott songs of all time.
Oh man. Damn.
You
There's
can
so
put a commercial one in there too.
I mean that Super Bowl commercial she did with Timberland was great. But like
Yeah.
let's see, like Work It is a classic, obviously. Um
Remix with 50 Cent or the original one?
original one. Original one.
Original one.
Yeah, original one is
51.
a
50
classic.
one. Tough.
What was it? The one she did with Sierra and hold on, DJ Scoop. DJ Scoop, Sierra, everybody, get on the
One two step, right?
not 1 2 step. I love 1 2 step, but what was it? It was like get on the floor. Everybody here get it out of control.
Control. Music make you lose
Yeah,
control.
yeah, that one. That one.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorites.
Woo! That's hard.
Um, let's see. I'm getting a little older now, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta start
I
looking
already
things
got
up.
my three. My three.
See, she has so many, man. Hot Boys is phenomenal.
Hot boys,
Yo,
yo. Hot boys is number one for me.
yo,
That beat
that's
is
a good one, man.
fire. That beat is
Dun, dun,
fire,
dun,
yo.
dun. Yo, that was my joint when I was a kid.
Yo, Hot Boys remind me of them times, bro.
Yo, facts, man. It brings me back. Bring up the
That
CCI days,
song,
man.
why you all in my grill, yo.
Yo, facts.
Da-na-na.
It was a time, man. It definitely was a time. And like she was definitely the sound like that's like well, listen to Buster Rhymes, listen to Missy, like it brings
Yeah,
me back all the way
Missy
back,
and
man.
Buster, probably
Yeah,
arguably the same person, but just male and female, pretty
yo,
much.
it's facts, man. It's facts.
Yeah.
All in my grill. Yo, like she is hits, man. Banger to banger.
So what's your three?
The ones I just named. I like Sock It to Me too. Yo, oh man.
She's even in Getchy, y'all. Missy's even in that
Yeah,
song
yeah. She was in it was I think Christina Aguilera. Yeah.
with
Yep.
Christina Aguilera.
But what was it? There's one right here, right? So like, let's see. Sock It to Me. I like. Um, let's see. Work It. There's so many, bro. I don't even know if I have a top three. Cause like I also like when she came back, she made her comeback. When she made Where They're From. You hear that one?
Yeah, I heard that one. I heard
That
that
one,
one.
I like that one too. That wasn't that bad, but it wasn't my top. But like I don't think I have a top three, man. Honestly, like you can put her music on and I wouldn't skip. I'm not skipping
Nah,
nothing.
can't be skipped. I'm gonna give you my top three.
Let's hear it.
I'm gonna go Hot Boys number one.
Sorry. The Rain too. I can't stand the rain.
That's number two.
All right,
Then
man.
it's my window. Yeah, that
Yeah,
shit
facts,
hard.
man.
Number three. I like 1 Minute Man. I like Get Your Freak On. Um, Why you on my grill? That's
Yeah,
number that's number three. What am I saying? Give me them three.
I hear you, man. I respect it. I respect it, man. Like her discography is crazy, man. I'm thinking about it now too, like Lauren Hill. And I'm not even trying to compare them, but in the sense of it's like we have one album from her. You know what I'm saying? We get the Fugees, but like
We have
she just
one
did
album
features,
from her.
you know? And that's great though. You didn't be able to survive off one album is amazing. And after that paying your taxes and then paying them and like you're still good, like that's pretty impressive. But Missy just like doesn't disappoint. She just elevates everything she's a part of. You know what I'm saying? And she influences a lot. Like, I'm with you, man. Like those three perfect picks. I'm not debating them. I think they're great. Missy got it, man. It's well
Yeah,
deserved. Well deserved
yeah.
for sure.
Shout out to Missy Elliott. Let's
Yeah, shout
move
out
on.
Missy.
Yeah, shout out to Missy Elliott. Let's move on.
All
Drake
right.
dropped for all of my dog for all the dogs, man.
Yep.
Um, what is this? What do you think about this album? Of course, I'm a Drake fan. You know,
hmm
I'm biased. Everything he puts out to me is fire. Um,
I,
what do you think about this album, and why the hell would he let his son draw this album
dude,
and call it art? People
it's
are
like a
gonna get,
jackal.
but yeah, it looks like I don't know. It looks like a deformed cat or something like that. But
Yeah.
what do you think about this album?
I wasn't that impressed, if I'm being honest. I don't think it was bad. I said like it sounded like it was like I think it was like a cop like how do I explain it, man? Like Drake still makes music for college kids, I feel like. You know? And I say college kids like young adults, like not even how do I explain it? So I feel like it's very time based. Like the what he rapped about is feel like I thought about it when I was like 21. You know? I'm about to be 30 now soon. And like I'm not saying that I can't relate to it. It's just like I feel like the music just about like the same things that he talked about before, like in the past, like and like I like growing with the artist, he's older, I want to hear a little more mature things. And I'm not saying that anything he put on there was not like of substance. It just wasn't, I feel like for my age group. You know what I'm saying? And like I respect the music. Like Drake, I think, is one of the best rappers ever. And like I was not impressed, man. I feel like all the songs like they're not bad songs. I just don't, you know what I'm saying? Like it just didn't do nothing for me. Like I nothing I want to be like, yo, put that on right now. Like, there was no I thought the replay value was very limited. And that's just me.
Me, I thought for all the dogs was all right. I didn't. I actually, unfortunately, I wasn't that impressed myself. Um,
Right.
it's sad. It was sad to see because I was so hyped off what him and 21 put out.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was the beginning of this year. They put out
Yeah.
what was the album called too, by the way?
Um damn. Hold on.
Uh,
Yeah.
what was the album called, by the
Yeah.
way?
Her loss. No, wait. Yeah, yeah, her loss. No,
Her
no, no,
loss. Her
no, no,
loss.
no. no.
It's her loss. Her
Yeah,
loss.
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
Her
But
loss was her loss was fire.
yeah, I love her loss. I did. I
Her
was like,
loss
this is
was fire. Yo,
that
this probably one of the best Drake albums of all
definitely
time.
agree. Definitely agree.
And
Because
I think no, go ahead, Dre.
no, no, no. I was saying like, um, when he put out that one that was kind of like Beyonce style, I didn't really like that one at all. Um,
Oh, honestly, never mind.
yeah, yeah, I was like really though,
Bugging,
like
that
never
shit was
mind.
fire. You're bugging. You're
Uh,
bugging. Um, let me do my but a lot of people didn't like it. But all right, I try to tell people, listen, you gotta look at it from another perspective. But for
true,
all the
and I got that.
for all the dogs, I wasn't really impressed with this album. I feel like it was kind of rushed. Um, Shout out to his son for making that drawing.
And
People are
rapping
saying
too.
it's artwork. I think it's garbage, but you love your kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But I wasn't really impressed with this album. I think he kind of rushed it. It has some dope features on it, of course.
yeah.
You have Virginia Beach. You have 8 a.m. in Charlotte. You have
hmm
First Person. Um, some of the songs go hard on the album. But again, I felt like it was rushed, man. And as a Drake fan, you get upset with these kind of things because
Oh,
you've heard albums like uh you know what I'm saying, Nothing Was the Same,
Sure.
Take Care, Her Loss. When you hear these albums, you expect greatness, and For All the Dogs was not for the dogs. Well, they weren't
Yeah.
for all the
Like,
dogs. And Drake, there's no diss to you. There's no diss to anybody, bro. We need that for her loss, Drake. We
for
need that
sure,
Drake,
man.
man. We need that energy, brother. You know you're arguably the GOAT in my opinion. I got you and Jay-Z at the top, so
I
no
respect that.
disrespect, but for all the
Facts.
dogs, for all the dogs, man. And I'm hoping a better album this next one, man.
Same, man. What was it? It's crazy. I only been disappointed with three of Drake's albums. What was the one with his father? Like, I think it was like, oh, More Life. That one I was not impressed with at all. Um,
Yeah, More Life was a More Life.
yeah, like Passion Fruit was great, but that was about it. You know what I'm saying? I had the same vibe. I mean, it's arguably you don't think Honestly Nevermind was a bad album. I do, and this is the other album that just didn't really move me. But all the other albums I love. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I know you're capable. You know what I'm saying? And like, I understand like your artwork's your artwork. I want to downplay it. You know what I'm saying? But like, I wasn't the audience for this. That's all I'm gonna say. And like,
Yeah,
I wish I do expect more, obviously. And like, I know you could say to me like, what have I done? This is not my craft. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying just Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully you think about your fans and the longevity of the fans that grew up with you. You know what I'm saying? Beyond just like, you being Degrassi, Drake, and wheelchair, like, wheelchair Jimmy, like we've grown with you. You know what I'm saying? So like, do something for us too. You know what I'm saying? The kids, they have your old tracks. You know what I'm saying? The ones who are 21 right now, 23 right now, they have those albums they can listen back to. I know we do too. We want content that we can listen and vibe with right now. So, you know, hopefully you see this. That'd be great, man. Yeah, I
yeah,
appreciate the work and putting it out there. You know what I'm saying? Because like you're not. You know what I'm saying? We're not thirsty. You know what I'm saying? Because you're supplying us, but at the same time though, like let me give me something else. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Final take on this, bro. We weren't pleased, man. And we're
yeah.
hoping for something better. Yo, speaking of somebody that's coming back into the news, I know you saw the GQ interview with Andre 3000.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah, he made some interesting comments, bro. He said
Yep.
that he wasn't gonna be doing a rap album. He
Yep.
felt like rap wasn't as sentimental for him as it was before. So he felt like it's no need. Now he's gonna be doing what I think genre would be like qualified as like soft music,
Mm-hmm.
with flutes and all this stuff. Of course, as a fan of hip hop, we are all gonna be tuned into whatever he puts out.
So true.
What do you think about this new character and like him evolving into something beyond hip hop?
I think it's a great thing because it shows growth and it shows that you're not in the same place you used to be because no one should be. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. People can like who you are at the core, but like every few years, you should be evolving to a new version of you, a better version. You know what I'm saying? I mean that in the sense of a healthier version, a you that appreciates this life for what it is and making the best of whatever it is you're doing and what you got. Um, and in your own time at that too. I know we
Mhm.
all expected the old school Andre 3000 with the crazy wordplay. You know what I'm saying? The melodic beats and whatnot. But like he's different now, so I respect it from that standpoint. But them categorizing it as rap when it's a whole different genre, that's where it's a little problematic there. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I get it. He was a rap artist, but he's not. He's no longer that really now. If we're being honest, you know. So like I say, let him evolve, but give him the genre he's supposed to be in. And I feel like that's another thing that like it's hard for artists because they don't categorize themselves. You know what I'm saying? They're boxed into categories. And because he's black and we knew him for this, we put him in that category, but like it's not really fair because that's not rap. You know what I'm saying? That's flute music. That's instrumentals. That's what I'm saying. So like I say like I respect his growth, his journey, and for him rapping about what he wants to rap about. You know what I'm saying? Like I know it's contradictory from what I'm saying for like what Drake put out, but I feel like Drake was appealing to one type of audience. That's what I'm saying. And in regards to that, Andre 3000 has evolved, and he's saying the music he makes now isn't really coincide with what he made back then because he's in a different place. You know, so I respect it. You know what I'm saying? Drake's not 21 though, so like he shouldn't be rapping about 21-year-old stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I respect Andre 3000 for where he's at, and like I understand like it could be a little disappointing when people change. You know what I'm saying? Because like you're used to them a certain way, and you want that nostalgic feeling in those melodic flows. But he's evolved. And I feel like if anybody grows, you get to respect it. So
Definitely.
that's why I stand. That's where I stand on it.
Yeah, man. I'm. Listen, I said my things about Andre 3000, and listen, I didn't mean any disrespect by it. All I said was he is not a top. He should not be in a top 15 uh hip hop discussion. He should not be in it. That was my opinion. Did I say he was a horrible rapper? Did I say he's a horrible artist? No, I did not. I actually love Outkast. They're one of my favorite groups.
Yup.
Him as a person is one of my favorite people. I
Hmm.
was just giving an opinion of mine. But of course, I'm a fan of him. So I'm
Yeah.
excited what he puts out because I happen to listen to this type of music when I want to relax or when I want to read. When I read, I'll have this stuff. I have these type of sounds in the background sometimes. Sometimes.
Yeah.
So I mean, why not? I mean, it's a different perspective.
Hmm.
He did what he had to do. Outkast is arguably the best hip hop group of all time.
Definitely agree.
Whatever he puts out, I'm going to be tuning in. Like he is an artist. You know, he's more than a rap artist. A rap artist. He's more than a hip hop artist. He's
Hmm.
an artist, man. The man is a guru when it comes to the sound of music and how it's supposed to be projected. So I'm I'm excited for this, and I think it's a new outlook on how he is as an artist. So shout out to Andre 3000, man. Bro, before we jump into some wild topic, because I gotta get your opinion on it. Um, bro, Blueface. We gotta talk a little bit about Blueface because Blueface is a unique person, man. And it's sad, bro, because I think Blueface personally is a I don't know, he's a very he's very I would say he's the type of person that uh he gets the attention of. He gets the attention of a lot of people.
Yeah.
So it sucks, man, because you see the potential in him as a person. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of him sometimes, not all the time. But what happened recently with Cristiano Rock and him denying the baby and him with his own kids, it's sad, bro, because he is of the black community. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's a celebrity, so unfortunately, he is he is a conversation.
Yeah.
Um, but it's sad, bro, because he is sending all the wrong messages, man.
Mhm.
He's teaching kids because he has a fan base. He's teaching kids it's okay to hit women. It's okay to
Yeah.
disrespect women. It's okay to do all these things in public, and it's okay to do it in general. So I just need your opinion, bro, because bro, this dude has gotten into fights with Cristiano Rock's family. It was all over
Mhm.
social media.
Yeah.
He let Cristiano Rock fight his mother. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
He also
Um,
bad.
and he's still popping it. I don't understand what it is, bro. Like, give me your opinion on it.
I can't make assumptions, but I think it's crack. But what was I gonna say? Like it's sad to see, honestly. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It's really sad to see because like it's toxic. You know what I'm saying? It's very toxic and like it's entertainment for people. You know what I'm saying? People like that energy because like it's entertaining to watch other people's dramas unfold in front of your face because you feel like your life's a little bit better, or it's the same and it's not that bad. And I think that's terrible. You know what I'm saying? Um, they keep making money from it because they know people are gonna go to things that they shouldn't be watching anyway, and it's gonna project more views. And like, I think it becomes like a narcissistic thing too. I'm not using that word loosely. I'm saying in the sense of like it's an ego thing, you know? It gets him attention because he put out music, but like not music that had hit like Blessed Down Tatiana. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't up
Hell
there for
no.
me. Like I'm like, this is trash. Like I'm not trying to crap on his discography. I'm just like, what the hell is this, man? Like you're not doing enough for me to be like, yo, like check out that new Blueface. Like, nah, man. Like I love Tatiana. I love that track. I love the remix with YG. I love that song. But everything else after that, I'm like, I haven't heard nothing. All I see him fighting his baby mamas, them arguing about him, the girls in his little TV show he has on that network. Like, I think it's bad business, man. And I'm saying bad business for us as far as just like, I feel like when people get opportunities, you know what I'm saying, they should want to grow. And don't get me wrong, there are different types of people out there. You know what I'm saying? And there's a difference between, you know what I'm saying, a black man, a black gentleman, a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of difference. You know what I'm saying? And like, I love all my people. Don't get me wrong, but it's certain things I'm just like, you get opportunity, use that joint to produce your family forward, and not in a negative way, man. There's a
Right.
good way to do things. You know what I'm saying? There's a right way to do things that doesn't cost you one, your morality, two, influences people to make bad decisions and leads them to a road that leads to more destruction and chaos. You know what I'm saying? You're an example for your kids. Like your kids are older, they're gonna see all this stuff on the internet. They're gonna see your sex tape. They're gonna see you hitting your baby mamas. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna see him. He be calling his kid gay all the damn time too. You know what I'm saying? Like that's damaging, yo. Like it's so damaging to a kid at that age. You know what I'm saying? Like his kid's probably like 4 or 5, right?
Yo,
Like
that's horrible to a
5
kid
or
at
6.
that age.
Like
Yeah.
it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a child. You know what I'm saying? Like let him grow. You know, I'm not saying endorse everything he does that doesn't look great to you. You know what I'm saying? But
Right,
like
right.
don't downplay him and bully him. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it just there's so many wrongs that play out of what we see. But like that's the thing I hate about short form content too. Because when he fought Krishan's family, I think they deserved it. From what I saw the full videos. No, they did, man. Her dad was just wilding for no reason. But
Yeah.
it shows like they come from toxic families. And it sucks though, because like all that is learned behavior. His mom be on here bugging on Twitter. I'm like, what is wrong with you, yo? This is why he is the way he is. And it sucks though, because just like I feel like there are two types of people in the world, right? Things happen to you and you learn about them and you try to go to not repeat them, or you repeat the cycle because you don't know any better or you're used to being treated a certain way. You know, you transfer your trauma. So I feel like that's the process he's in right now in life, but I feel like he has potential to change. You know what I'm saying? People are so
Yeah.
interested in what he's doing, what he has going on, but because it's so toxic and he's involved other people now. You got Krishan Rock, you got Jaden Alexis as his other baby mama, who's also a rapper now, and her song's going viral on TikTok. So like it's like
Mm.
that attention makes people want to do more, you know? And like because of his ego, he would still be a part of it. But I feel like sometimes he's just like, let me check out, you know? But also too, he gets into it. So he's an enabler. So it's like they all just keep doing this toxic cycle
He's a
and
big
it doesn't
enabler.
stop.
Yeah.
Yo, it's huge, man. It sucks, Mo. It sucks. It really does. And then like to bring a baby in the world too, it's like, come on, man. Like you see how toxic y'all are, and you feel like you're doing them justice. Like you know what I'm saying? Or just like it's crazy, man. It's double edged sword. Because I feel like in their mind, they think that having just money is gonna be enough. You know, because money does make you feel better. Don't get me wrong. It does change situations. Money opens doors. However, your kids gotta need their father. Your kids gotta need their mother, and to see them have to be broken down with toxicity is sad as hell. You know what I'm saying? Because the kid, he feels that. You know what I'm saying? The kids are gonna feel that. They're gonna feel that energy, and they're gonna transfer it. You know, or they may learn from it and be the exact opposite. So I hope that I pray for those kids, man, because like it's just sad, man. It's real sad to see.
Yeah, it is.
That's how I feel about it, man.
Yeah,
Like
no, it's sad, bro.
I hope
It's
they
sad.
get real therapists that they don't feel like they want to just hear, you know, like hear, like they I take the advice, not just hear, like you know what I'm saying? Because some people, they can't go to therapy because when they get therapy, they want to get told that they're wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I hope they get a therapist that checks into that part of them that actually could heal, and listen. You know?
Gonna take time. That's gonna take time. But I agree
Facts.
with you. I agree with you. Bro, let's get into this last topic,
All
man.
right, man.
this topic is funny, but it's sad at the same time.
I know you're on top of it,
Adam 22, if y'all do not know who
man.
Adam
Bro.
22 is, he is the host of No Jumper podcast. One of the most popular podcasts in the United States, if not in the world. Um, Adam 22 also does another podcast called the Talk. I think it's the Plug Talk.
Like talk show.
Where he is, it's him and his wife Lena the Plug,
Mm-hmm.
um, who happens to be a porn star. They invite guests on and they have sex with them after
Yeah,
usually.
they speak with them.
Um, and so of course, if you're a porn star, you know what the details come with.
Mhm.
You're sleeping with other people. That's what the job is.
Yeah.
Um, I'm trying to laugh, man, because there was a recent uh there was a recent discovery that happened. And it was with Lena the plug. Man, she slept with Jason Love. Jason
Mm-hmm.
Love is also a porn star. And Adam now is starting to get backlash from it, from celebrities to comedians to
Mm-hmm.
YouTubers to influencers. Adam let Leonard the Plug and Jason do a scene together, and now he's getting it. Now he's getting
He
in trouble for
filmed
it.
that scene at that, man. He filmed
Filmed
it.
it,
That is a.
filmed the
I'm
scene,
sorry. Sorry. Keep going, Ray.
filmed the scene. And now he's getting flack for it. From everybody. From celebrities to comedians to from everybody. And for me personally, I'm gonna go first.
Mm-hmm.
My opinion is people are making it to to bigger than what it seems. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying it just because of this. I'm saying this because of this. I'm not looking at it from my perspective. I'm looking at it from the other person's shoe. Okay?
All right.
Putting myself in their shoes. Your wife is a porn star. What do you expect? You know what I'm saying? You expect it to do what you okay, you can have sex with this person, you can have sex with that person. No. If she has an opportunity and she thinks this is gonna help her grow in the business, then she has to do it. Jason Love is you know what I'm saying, he's one of the stars of the porn world right now. And she looked at it as an opportunity. So I think if your wife is a porn star and you do a podcast basing your content off pornography, then you have to accept that there are going to be opportunities that you do not like or opportunities that's beneficial for her. So I think it is necessary for people to look at it from that point perspective. You know what I'm saying? What do you
Yeah.
expect? Your wife is a porn star. She's not, you know what I'm saying? These are opportunities that happen and just happen. Now, I'm speaking from my perspective, okay?
And I. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me personally, I'm gonna feel some type of way
Mm-hmm.
because first of all, it's in public. Second of all, everybody knows about it.
Yeah.
Third of all, I saw it.
You taped it. You taped it.
Fourth of all, my wife enjoyed it. And the last one, he knew he hit it good. So those are the five things that I cannot manage. But I mean, to each his own. It's for everyone. It's not for everybody.
Yeah.
Um, and those, if it's public, that's a big red flag. Like it can't be public. Public is the worst. Private is a different thing, but public, no.
The pornography is
Um,
public. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
So my take on it is, I personally think Adam is traumatized by it.
Oh.
From the interviews that I saw, him being asked that question, I think he's traumatized from it because I think he's realizing like, yo, this dude, and I'm gonna blur it out, dick down my wife, and I can't do nothing about it, and it's all over the internet, and it's got millions of views, and it's made him almost probably $1 million doing it. So
And he let it happen.
he's probably traumatized from it, and he's probably actually thinking to himself, "What is going on?" So I personally think, and he can say what he wants. His facial expressions say it all. He is not
Yeah,
happy this happened.
yeah.
And the video I sent you with Ari Spears had me dying.
Hmm.
Uh because I don't know. I don't think I don't think I would be able to live with myself, but
Uh,
what is your opinion on it, man?
so like from what the point you made earlier, the business part of it, like I get that from a business perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to expand your fan base, so obviously you're gonna do collaborations, you know. But it's like you know what you got yourself into from that standpoint. I think I get that, you know what I'm saying, minimally. But it's like, what was the point of getting married then? You know what I'm saying? Because like it's like don't get me wrong, people do what works for them, you know. But what's the point? I don't like marriage. Not even the fact that like marriage being sacred, you know what I'm saying? But sex is it's a sacred thing, you know what I'm saying? So like I
Right.
get it, like but the points you made are 100% valid, you know what I'm saying? But it's like you're thinking about it only as a business though, and that's like toxic. I feel like in my mind, you know what I'm saying? Like your wife's not just like a product. You get what I'm saying? So the fact that he let that happen, it just showed that like you just like you know what I'm saying? Like you're pretty much opening the door for anybody now. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, yeah, she's a porn star, so like she could be fucking anybody essentially. But it's like in 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 the in the field, like it was just them two doing things together. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's different, and it's not that different to me, if I'm being honest. But like the outlook, like the scenario is different than just you letting
Yeah.
one dude just like go to, you know what I'm saying? Do the whole just drop dick on your girl, man. If you're filming it, like you know what I'm saying, like because that's also another category. And that's a fetish for people, and like he may have that type of fetish and that kink. So in behind closed doors, he might be getting off to this, but that's also sick too in itself too. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it just keeps going, man. It's a rabbit hole of like, bro, what are you doing? You know? And also too, like the Andrew Tate video you sent me too, when he was like kind of like talking about he's uncomfortable about it. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's
Yeah,
no
he's
way to
making
come
some
to
key points.
yeah, like it like all the interviews now are about how everybody just fucked his wife. And like she just sit there and talk about it. Yeah, she could have definitely enjoyed it. She looked like she enjoyed it. You know what I'm
She
saying?
enjoyed it,
Yeah,
right?
man. All the clips you can see, like she definitely enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? But like it's like you don't want to talk about just that. You know what I'm saying? Like people are more than just sex, and that's the whole thing. Like I feel like you kind of just like you, man. Aside from her profession, you know what I'm saying? You just like made your girl a product, you know? And like it's different. I feel like for her doing it, it's not, man. It's the catch 22, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because I understand porn when it could be an art form, but I understand porn as just it being sex. You get what I'm saying? It's
yeah, yeah.
like anything could be anything when you use it the wrong way or the right way. You get what I'm saying? So it could be detrimental. And I feel this situation is detrimental because I feel like it does bother him. You know what I'm saying? But he also let it happen. So it's like he felt like I feel like in the moment him the fact that he filmed it and that he did it, he thought in his mind that like that was like noble or honorable. But in reality, like you're a sucker. You know what I'm saying? Like like you just let your wife, you know what I'm saying, get dominated by some other person, and now he can talk about it. And now you know what I'm saying? Like she probably, I don't know if she wanted to do it or not. She enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? She enjoyed it.
Enjoyed that
I'm not sure
one,
she wanted to do it. You let it happen.
man.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like we never will know that because yeah, she is a porn star, you know. But like she's also a podcaster. She, you know what I'm saying? She used to be a YouTuber before all this too. So like
Yeah,
creating content could just be her creativity side, but she also probably likes to enjoy having sex. But the fact that you let her just do it, you know what I'm saying? Like we never truly know if like it's really only her who wants to do it. You don't know if he's just like, babe, like you got to F so and so. It's been an opportunity for me, opportunity for you. You know, we don't know like how this really went. And that's the thing too about like this industry, like exposure for content and like views and ego. It's all good in the moment, but long term, like, do you truly feel okay? And then, you know, maybe one time I'm not sure if you know any, but maybe you get a sex worker to come on the show and we talk about their experiences. You know, it's not a one fit all. Obviously, he or she can't speak for all sex workers, but like maybe get a different perspective. You know, because I'm just like, man, like your kids are gonna be older one day and they're gonna be on this platform. They're gonna see all the videos of your dad pretty much pimping out your mom. You know what I'm saying? Like it's that dynamic of how you look at it. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't care. It may not phase them, but I feel like it does. Because these interviews, man, like you can see on his face, and she always looks uncomfortable talking about it too. And again, I could just be playing, I could be reading into it, but I'm like, she don't seem like she's really happy about it, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
because you can enjoy something at the time you're doing it, but also have regrets about doing it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
that situation, man. And like,
You could definitely tell in his face
mhm,
that it
for
bothered
sure,
her. It
for
bothered him.
sure.
You could definitely tell in her face she liked it, but she's like, nah, just don't talk
Yeah,
about it. You know
still
what I'm
talk
saying?
about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
don't
let me
talk about
just
it.
like this. It should have been private. You know what I'm saying? If it was a thing, but again, it's public. Porn is public. You know what I'm saying? Or you have OnlyFans, but like that becomes public. Like whatever you put out there, you're giving free range for people to do whatever they want with that content. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Yeah.
they take a little accountability there, and I feel like he doesn't want to take accountability at all about how it makes him feel. You know? But crazy, man. I don't know, man. Shit, hell no. I'm sorry. Like if I no, no. Mm-mm. And again,
Hell no.
no.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Nah, I couldn't do that, bro. I mean, shout out to Adam, I guess, for being patient. Adam, we're not shitting on you, bro. You have a wonderful podcast, dynamic. I actually am a big fan of it, and I'm subscribed to it. But man, couldn't be me, brother. Couldn't be
Yo, you
me.
got. I don't know, man. I can't tell you what you can and can't do with your marriage, man. But I feel like have a little more honor. You know what I'm saying? But who am I? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Right now, you feel like that could have been the best decision for you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like. I can't fault your process and how you came to the decision I came to. But like, you know what I'm saying? For the future, you know what I'm saying? Maybe learn from it, and just try to do something different next time. Or I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I
Next
feel like you did
time,
down your
bro.
wife a little bit, but that's all I got to say.
Yeah. And yo, guys, man, this is it.
Yeah,
Um, Dre, man, bro, enjoy your weekend, man.
peace,
I
man.
hope you're able to disconnect. Uh, keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep striving for greatness, bro. And continue to keep going, brother.
Thanks, man. You too, man. I hope you have a great weekend as well. A good week to come. And
Yes,
I'm
sir.
appreciative of you just like continuing this, man. Like,
Oh yeah, we're gonna
great,
keep
man. Posting
going.
your videos on the TikTok, you know what I'm saying? On YouTube, like, it's great, man. Like I love that you like producing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I say like you're newer to it in a sense of just like you've been doing it for the past few years, but I'm glad you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because like this has been great, and the people you've been interviewing are also great and phenomenal too, man. Keep making those connections. Keep doing what you're doing in Spain, man. Like I'm very proud of you, just so you know, man. So
Yeah,
like,
I'm proud of you
keep
too,
it up,
Dre.
man. Thanks, man. Like it's really great to see this people I look up to growing up. You know what I'm saying? Just aspiring to be who they are in different places, man. It really does mean a lot to me. So like, hope you have a great week, bro. And thanks for today, man. Great to
Yes,
see
sir, man. Yes, man. Just the thought podcast. We are out.
you guys.
Yes. Yes.
Great show, Ray.